What's going on, guys? It's your boy Worthy Prince coming at ya with another Infinity Kingdom video, and today, guys, we're diving into Illusion Battlefield. It's one of my favourite events in Infinity Kingdom. This is going to be our second one, and we potentially could be going up against it with this one. We're going up against an alliance in server 7 which are 5 million power higher than us. Now, we didn't really know what to expect when we went into this battle. We kind of knew some of the strategies we were going to use, and I'm going to go through some of those in just a moment. The first thing I noticed was because this time I am a higher castle level, I can actually go ahead and put some more troops into my kitty to take into the battle, so that's a pretty good thing, and I'm definitely going to need them for this one. So yeah, I didn't really know what to expect on this outing. Like I said, the first time, if you saw the previous Illusion Battlefield video, you'll know that we did do pretty well. It was pretty much a whitewash against the other team, and that was quite an even match. But like I said, this other alliance we're going up against do have more power. And after looking at the castles that turned up, and this is just a few of them, more is coming in, we did realise they did have a maxed account. Now, going up against a maxed account is always going to be tricky because, you know, you've got the strategies in place where you can counter, you know, the opposition. You know, if they've got a fire march inside the building, you can send water and counter it, right? Well, yes and no, because if this guy is a maxed account with maxed heroes, maxed dragon, makes it very difficult to knock them out. Even if you do counter them, their heroes or their immortals and their troops and everything is so strong, their research is so high, their gear is so well leveled up that it makes it impossible to knock them out, even if you do actually successfully counter them. So you need to use some other strategies. Now, as you can see straight off the bat, here it is, the level 40 maxed account attacking over on the Sun Altar. But as you can see, just reining it back in a little bit, we have taken the other towers. So it's all well and good one team having a maxed account, but that maxed account can only be in one place at one certain time, and as long as we control the rest of the map, potentially we might be able to still do it. As you can see, I've got a red enemy castle trying to come in and port over to the central tower. And as I showed you in the previous Illusion Battlefield video, one of the really good strats is to get someone there early. I'm here early, and my job is to protect this area. So straight away, as soon as I see the red coming in, I cancel out the march. And this is great because it's going to delay them even further to get in. Unfortunately, they did manage to get one over. As you can see, Seagus King in the top left-hand corner here has managed to make his way in. Not only that, can you see the red castle next to me? That is the level 40 maxed account that's just managed to get right next to me as well. So yeah, as you can see, they are starting to make some moves over here. What's going to be important for us at this point is to take out the red castles which are not maxed. See if we can burn them out and get them out the area, because we don't want any other red castles here other than the big one. Because if the big one gets troops inside the central tower and gets reinforcements, then we've really got no chance in knocking them out at all. But if we can continue to reset that central tower, we actually slow down the amount of points they're going to be getting every second, and hopefully gain some sort of lead. As you can see, I've gone ahead and teleported away from the level 40 castle up to the 31 Seagus King right here, and trying my best to attack it to get it out of here. As you can see, I've got some attacks coming in from the right here, helping me out as well. At the moment, the big level 40 castle has completely focused on the central tower. You can see those tier 5 troops going in and taking it. And the march on the big level 41, they've got a 149,000 power march, which is huge. It's a pretty strong for a single march. None of us had a march higher than that to be able to push them out. But as you can see, we're doing some pretty good damage on this level 31 castle above us. I'm going in with another attack. I'm now getting attacked by the big one as I'm doing my best here to try and attack it. More attacks coming in. Looks like we're going to port Seagus King out. Awesome stuff. Seagus King is out of there. Good job. And then I have to take a big whomp from the level 40 castle. I actually went ahead and attacked. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and attack this level 40 castle Devil Howl down there and see what I can do. I'm going in with a couple of attacks here. As you can see, they've just pulled their march out of the central tower, to defend. Here I come with my attack, and yeah, it's a big ouch. Massive number of seriously wounded troops for me as they go flying into her castle to try and do some damage. It's just like a fly hitting a brick wall, unfortunately. All 3 of my attacks foul, and I can't do nothing there. Okay, but the battle continued. The battle continued on, and as you can see, more of our green castles are now porting in. There's a big fight going on the right hand side with this Raven castle. Sweet Chaos, myself, Kidi, Lucretia, all attacking this level 31 castle. And again, this level 40 is just completely focusing on Central Tower. You can see reinforcements are going in right now. I'm doing my best to attack this one here. It's pretty strong. I'm trying my best. Looks like Sweet Chaos has just been ported out. Ouch. I'm left here on my own almost on the right hand side. Now look, as we're attacking here, okay, so because you might be looking at this wondering what on earth's going on, okay? So again, just to reiterate, we're attacking these these red castles that are porting in, the extra ones, to stop them from gaining like more castles around the Central Tower. As you can see, I lost that fight there and I got teleported out. Okay, it happens, it happens. But one thing that's really important to notice, or to note, is what's going on with this level 40. Okay, they've got 1 good march and 3 not so good marches. So what we want to happen is the not so good marches to be taken out of Central Tower. Dragon has just burned the level 40 castle just above my camera here. You can see that it's on fire. He's managed to do some good damage because, and the crying emoji as well, manages to burn it. He's coming in for another attack. Now she pulls the big march out of the Central Tower. She knows that she can get burnt now from Dragon. So the big march is coming out. Look, we check the tower. The big march isn't in no more. The 140,000 march. As you can see, she successfully defends against him that time round. Okay. And we noticed this pattern that every time Dragon attacked, she pulled the big march out of the tower. Okay. So if that's going on, what we then do is we start setting up so that every time she pulls that big march from the tower, everybody needs to go in and attack the Central Tower and reset it. And the thing is, she was completely focused on this Central Tower, and we've actually already taken 4 of the other towers around the map. So even though we don't fully control that Central Tower, we do fully control 4 of the other ones throughout the whole match. And that is enough to give us an advantage on the amount of points we're gaining each second. As you can see, we're actually getting quite a good lead right here. We're at 53,000 to 35,000. Right now, her march is inside the tower. Look, 149k. You see it right there, right? Keep watching Dragon on the left-hand side. Here goes Dragon marching down towards the level 40 castle. Here he goes. You can see him marching down now. There comes the march. Look, she just pulled the big march out. Dragon goes straight into the right there. You see it? We're all attacking right now, trying to garrison in an attack. We'll get our troops inside here. Look, Dragon's in. Or Clayton got in. But that's fine. That's fine. Now, of course, we're not going to be able to hold it. You can see the guys trying to garrison it. It's not going to work because she's coming straight back in with the tier 5 troops. And she's going to retake the tower instantly. There it is. So we lose it immediately. But the whole point is it takes her time now to actually occupy it fully to start gaining points. Okay? So, and again, we're still attacking her. Look, there's still troops going in. We're throwing attacks left, right, and center. They're all losing because she's defending successfully. But the point I'm trying to make is that we're constantly resetting the tower. We're stopping them from actually gaining any good amount of points from it. All of her attention is on that tower. And the rest of the army they've got here, the rest of the castles, aren't enough to take all the towers around it. So we've actually got a good amount of players in the middle. We're stopping the red castles now from porting over because every time they try to, we're blocking it off. And again, 4 of the towers we do control. And we're contesting for a 5th as well at this time too. So we've got 40 points per second right now we're gaining, and they're gaining 15 per second. Because of the way the way we're basically pinning the big one down. So if you do go into an Illusion Battlefield fight and you look at the other team and you're pretty well balanced for the most part, but they do have, let's call it a WoW or a Titan player that just has maxed everything out super quick, don't fret, because you know, even though they're super strong and they will burn your castles and you can't really burn them much, you can still pin them down. They can only have 4 marches. They can only be in one place at one time. And as you can see, what we're doing here is using like 7 or 8 castles to put massive pressure on them and pin them down. Again, she's put everything inside the tower, and we're going to need her to pull. Dragon's going to need to attack her with his big march. So she pulls out that march and we continuously reset it. As you can see, I've jumped over to this tower here, Tower 3, to help out. I think it's Tower 3 or Tower 1 to help out, because they were starting to try and attack one of our towers. Looks like I've got myself a 1v1 situation about to start right now against this White Shadow. It's starting to get night. The sun's going down as the troops get ready to go into battle. And as you can see, White Shadow is now attacking me. I've got 27,000 prosperity. I was running out of healing speed ups at this point, probably because I was hitting that level 40 castle way too much over there by the central tower. So I wasn't able to heal my troops. So I've got a lot of seriously wounded right now, which means I'm not sending full marches. I'm not doing as much damage as I would normally do. But this person isn't garrisoning. They're actually got their garrison out because they're fully attacking me at the same time. And I'm able to continuously attack this castle, taking it down to 16,000 prosperity. I kind of wish I was a little bit quicker here on speeding my troops back and speeding them back into attack. They were doing some pretty heavy damage on me when they were hitting me. I'm already down half my prosperity. They've got 16,000 left. My troops are back in, ready to attack. Let's get them in there. So we're going in with the Water March, going in with the Earth March, literally chucking everything and the kitchen sink at White Shadow to try and take him out. As you can see, lots of attacks going in, down to 12,000 prosperity. It's close. It's close, but we're still holding Tower 3. They're attacking it. But I've got garrison in there as well, and so have all the other players got garrisons in there. They can't push out all of the marches out of that tower right now. It's too strong for these guys. Again, more attacks going in. Another victory against White Shadow. White Shadow coming in on me. I need my troops to get back quick. Let's go in with another Water March. It's got 8,000 prosperity left. I've got 2 marches going in. 3 marches going in. We're sending everything in now, guys. 1 attack. Victory. 2nd attack. Victory. 3rd attack, victory. Wow, 3 attacks, 3 victories, 2,000 left, and I get ported out. She manages to defeat me with 2,000 prosperity left. Lucretia's going to come down from the top right hand corner for the final hit, and White Shadow joins me in the realm of shadows for a minute as she gets ported out as well. But still, just, you know, that castle ported in to cause problems for us at this tower. I ported in, had a big fight with them, stopped them from focusing on the tower and focus on me instead. You can see it. I'm trying to relocate now to cancel out some more people coming over. I've got a few seconds cooldown on my relocation. Again, we put massive pressure on this level 40 castle. And we claim victory. Awesome stuff. Dragon coming in with the MVP. Awesome job to TWK in the Infinity Kingdom team. Great stuff. So look, guys, just remember, if you come up against a big alliance and they've got a really big player, that most big players may be strong, but they generally only have 1, maybe 2 really good marches. So take advantage of that, put pressure on them, attack their castle, attack their fort, make them have to keep resetting it, you know, and pin them down, and then the rest of your team can focus on everything else and win the match just like we did on this one. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the vid. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be back at you soon, but until then, stay safe everyone, and of course, peace out.